you'll have the first crack at the next question. College Park's role as a university community produces the inevitable triangle of tensions between landlords, students, and single-family homeowners. Some students believe landlords take advantage of their desire or need to live off campus. They complain of high rents for substandard housing. Some homeowners aren't happy with the amount of noise in their neighborhoods coming from students who live near them. The question is, what kind of response to these issues can landlords, student tenants, and homeowners expect from you as mayor?
Well, one of the things I'm most proud of in my time on council is starting the Neighborhood Quality of Life Committee, which started out as a neighborhood stabilization and quality of life work group, where we put aside years and even decades of animosity and tensions between landlords, students, and long-term residents to bring everybody together at one table and think, how can we address these issues? How can we tackle these problems? As a result of that work, and I didn't do this alone, it was together with my council colleagues and many people from our community, we came up with nearly 70 strategies where to address these problems. And that's what you can expect from me as mayor, is bringing people together around the table to tackle these issues. Start with solutions like the on-campus tailgates that are win-wins, that address different concerns and provide a service to different people in different ways, and also the neighborhood event grant program that I started, where we are giving funds to people to hold community events and bring people together as a community.
Ms. Mitchell.
Thank you. Prior to, let me just make a clarification. The Neighborhood Quality of Life Committee was an outgrowth of another project called ITGA, International Town and Gown Associations, where I did the actual representation for the City of College Park, as well as my other Councilmember Day and Kabir. In that committee, we talked about how to work with the property owners, the students, as well as the university. From that, we created the knock and talks, as well as we created opportunities for us to work collaboratively as one. Then came the Neighborhood Quality of Life with the 70 strategies, where I actually chaired the Public Safety Committee, and we talked about how we can work together with the property owners and the students, and we continue to do that today. I had the opportunity in 2011 to represent the city in regards to a presentation that we did in town and gown relations. And in order to have best practices, you have to bring everyone to the table and have a discussion about what we see, how we can work together.
Mr. Wine, you get an extra 30 seconds on this topic.
Yeah, the Neighborhood Stabilization and Quality of Life work group was a collaborative effort which started when the landlords were upset about the rent stabilization ordinance that we had in place, and met and wanted to meet with us, and we sat around in a group and we talked about possible solutions, and they asked us to put the rent stabilization ordinance on hold, and I agreed to do that, and my colleagues agreed to do that, and then we worked together collaboratively with the landlords and brought in the student leadership and the university administration as well. It really was a collaborative effort.
Ms. Mitchell, 30 seconds to you.
Thank you. Again, I'm going to go back to the point that the ITGA was the first cornerstone in building relationships with the university and the students. The Neighborhood Quality of Life was an outgrowth of that. And as moving forward as mayor, in order to bring all those different stakeholders together, you got to bring them to the table and have an actual communication, collaboration, and talk about the concerns in order to build a better city.
Okay. Next question starts with you, Ms. Mitchell.